I believe there's going to be plenty of time. Welcome everyone who joined today's webinar. Thank you so much for attending. I'm going to be your host, Zach Mizrak, who is the Platinum Team Leader and Manager here at Referrizer. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 most common mistakes preventing your success with Referrizer, not even necessarily with Referrizer, but as a business in general. We're going to be diving into some really cool topics today, and I hope all of you are going to be enjoying it. Um, 5 topics that we're going to be covering. What are these most crucial mistakes? Why is it important for us to avoid them? How to fix them? Obviously, we're going to be giving you solutions to these. I'm going to show you some successful implementations, and towards the end of the call, we're going to be leaving some room for your questions and answers. With that in mind, you always have the Q&A box at the Zoom toolbar down below, so you can put your questions in, and we can compile them as we go towards the Q&A section. With that being said, let's go into mistake number 1. So, what are these actual mistakes? Like selling their service, not the outcome. This one is something that I've just been seeing so much lately of, just because of the ton of new businesses that are coming in, and they're just not really aware how to market their offerings, and their services and everything that they do for their lovely clients. Bad offers in general. We're going to dive into what's added value, what are the discounts, how do we discount items appropriately, services, and that sort of stuff. Not utilizing the website widget. Again, something that Referrizer offers as a tool, something that increases conversions and just overall clicks on the website drastically, but is not being used by, a contingent of businesses. Fourth one, not sending out campaigns, not being irregular with your reach outs to your clientele, something that Referrizer excels at. And lastly, no check-in process. We're going to be seeing how this impacts the segmentation, how this impacts all the different ways that we could be reaching out to our client database, but we're really not doing that for one reason or another. So, with that said, let's dive in and resolve these. Mistake number 1, selling the service, not the outcome. This is something that is just so popular these days. Businesses tend to want to be professional about everything that they're offering, tend to want to, just impress everyone with the different words that they're using, with the different just resonances that they're sending out towards their clientele. They're highlighting the features, the details. Like, let's say we have a couple of examples, and the first one is actually for Referrizer, right? Imagine if Referrizer was just saying we offer automated email and text campaigns. Yeah, cool. Like, what do we do with those? Or we have the best equipment at a local gym or at a local beauty salon. Elijah and Glow experience is now $30 off, right? Yeah, it's not right. It's not okay. Using generic messaging, using the words and phrases that are not known to the general public is definitely a bad way to do marketing, right? Why does this really fail? Why isn't this really a good, kind of approach to marketing? Because it doesn't answer the most important question that a client is looking for. Like, what's in it for me? What will I get as a result of me getting this service? What's the outcome? Why should I give you my hard-earned money, which is hard-earned nowadays, really? Why would they end up in your why would it end up in your pockets? Like, what am I getting out of it? Yeah, sure, you have the best equipment, but do you guarantee anything? Right? Am I going to be benefiting off of it in any way, shape, or form, apart from you just having great equipment or giving me the Elijah and Glow experience? Right? Doesn't really resonate. So, some good examples that you want to be focusing on, and especially if you're offering a service that is not really well known, right? Especially if you're offering any kind of, let's say spiritual programs, and that sort of stuff. People are not going to be resonating with it because they don't see, the general public does not see the end outcome of it. So super important. Did I just disconnect my mic? I think we're good. I think everyone can still hear me. But yeah, so a couple of examples on our screen right in front of us. Fitness studio example, we provide personalized training plans. Nice. But let's focus on the outcome. Lose weight, build confidence, and finally feel good in your body. For a salon, we specialize in advanced hair treatments. Do I qualify for an advanced hair treatments? I don't, right? But something that you could push out there would be look younger, feel refreshed, and regain your confidence, right? Just because a single hair session can definitely have a huge impact on confidence. And that's the target area you want to be focusing on. Emotion. Referrizer example, we automate your referral marketing campaigns. Gain more customers effortlessly by turning your happy clients into your sales force, right? So you can see the difference here. It's plain as day, right? It's focusing on the outcome and what's the benefit to the client, what's the ultimate benefit to the client, instead of us just, doing what we're doing. So to say, we're gonna keep pushing on. And as a summary, just kind of, circling everything together, emphasize clear outcomes that clients value the most, connect your service directly to solving their problems, and show tangible transformations rather than just explaining how your product works. This is so key that it's kind of ridiculous to even talk about it. In pretty much every single industry you can think of, being the beauty industry, being the fitness industry, being the wellness industry, being any kind of industry, you have tangible and visible transformations that you could be showing to your clients, and you're not for one reason or another. Right. And this is something that we advocate for in Platinum all the time, to go ahead and film these, take pictures of these. We can create your intake forms. We can do all of this stuff for you. And it's really just a matter of changing your marketing perspective and how you should be pushing these things out. Mistake number 2, playing out simple bad offers. You've seen these. This guy that is on the screen is definitely seeing one. The face says it all. As a conclusion, kind of a quick conclusion, don't give bad offers. Like, a bad offer just sends so many wrong signals to your clientele that it's ridiculous. If you're being too stingy on it, they automatically know what's the culture like. If you're being like overdriven, like if you're giving away like $2 million worth of stuff, they're gonna know you're desperate, for example. So it's a really fine line, and it does take some knowledge to actually come up with a good offer that is gonna be pushed out there and that people are actually gonna be enjoying. So let's learn how to construct a good offer. Let's learn how to actually push it out and what is going to be the right way. In order for us to know what is good, we first need to know what is bad. Being too vague or complicated. This is something that doesn't come up as often as the rest of the reasons, but I definitely wanted to include it in there. Being too vague or complicated. A couple of examples that you can think about this is specials. And let's say you received an email, right? You received an email from your local gym. Specials inside. Open up, right? Why? Why would I open up? Why isn't the subject line saying, transform your body in 2 weeks, start our challenge, right? That's a much more tangible and much more imaginable thing that you could say to your clients, but you're not, because we're mysterious or whatever, right? Being complicated. A lot of things have to happen before you can actually kind of qualify for this offer. Become our founding member, sign up for our newsletter, run 2 miles on the treadmill, check in 3 times, and then you're going to be eligible to get a free protein shake or whatever, right? The end doesn't matter. The protein shake does not matter. It's the 3 to 4, 5 steps that they had to take to even qualify for the offer, which is just ridiculous. And I've been seeing those. Offering discounts that are too small or unappealing. Now, this one is something that is widely popular. This is something that is widely popular. One thing that you can always be thinking about once it comes to offering a discount to get new people in, you want to sit down with yourself and do some math, right? You want to sit down with yourself, do some math on how much does it actually cost you to get a new lead, get a new member, get a new customer. And these are all really easy calculations, especially if you're running any sort of paid ads, right? If you're running any sort of organic marketing systems such as Referrizer, you can calculate based on your investment how many new members you're getting per month, and then you're going to say, okay, every new member costs me $70, right? Then if the new member is costing you $70, why not save yourself 20 and give $50 discount to the initial service that you're doing, right? You're actually saving yourself money, right? Don't give away like $5 off, $10 off. It's not the point. It's not the point. The point is to get them in. Once you get them in, you're able to show them what a great job you're doing and everything that you're doing and offering, and then you can keep them and as recurring revenue, basically. Focusing only on price instead of value. This is something also that is widely popular, I would say mostly among the beauty industry. The beauty industry is famous for two things, deals and one and dones, right? Deals in terms of every single beauty salon has a deal that's going out there for new people to grab and actually, take advantage of, which is totally fine. That's what you should do. But it's the one and dones, right, that really kill the beauty industry. It's the people who are grabbing deals from all sorts of places, coming in, get the deal, bang out, you never see them again. Right. Now, the way you want to be fighting with this is with automations, which we've covered on our previous webinar. You can check out our Facebook group and actually take a look at the recording of that as well. If you haven't joined, join now. There's going to be join links later on in the webinar. But focusing only on the price instead of the value is something that is so overlooked that it's kind of ridiculous. What do you get if you just give a $20 discount on nails, right? You just don't get the $20. The client comes in, they're happy, fine, but they got their discount and that's all they came in for. What you want to be focusing on is added value, right? So small discount with an add-on, with small discount with a demo product, small discount with something that's going to have an impact on how they're feeling after they leave the business. That's the idea. That's what you want to be doing. Fourth one, not aligning the offer with what your customer actually wants. Feedback is so crucial in today's day and age simply because of the amount of competition that's out there, right? The amount of competition that's out there is crazy for all industries across the board. There's simply no exclusion to this. And you have to understand your client database. Once you understand your client database, you're able to provide them with what they need. So supply and demand, basics of sales. Some examples of the bad ways to promote an offer: ambiguous language that creates doubt or uncertainty. And that actually is the one that I gave: special deals available, call to learn more. Why would I call? Why would I invest more of my time? I already invested some time in reading this email, text, or landing page, whatever it is. Now I need to call you. So the customer journey here is affected mostly, right? It's not easy for them to sign up. It's not easy for you to get their money, right? And that's what you're in business for, to get money, right? Not stating the outcome clearly. Customers unsure how it solves their problem or benefits them. Example, try our premium coaching. Coaching for what? Am I going to be baking pies? Am I going to be Am I going to be building computers? Am I going to be doing whatever, right? What's the outcome? What am I going to get out of your premium coaching? Tell me why it's worth it. And people want to listen. People want to listen and ask questions. It's just a matter of guiding them in the right direction. Instead of having, any doubts when something is not going good with your offer, I came up with this really cool acronym, which is try to focus instead. Instead of vocus, you get the deal. V, valuable, high perceived value, something I mentioned across the last couple of minutes that I was speaking. Outcome, what's the clear and specific outcome of them grabbing that offer? Clear, simple, and easy to understand. It's not just simple and easy to understand. It has to be simple and easy for them to sign up, book, and pay, right? Make it as simple as possible with few clicks as possible, and you're going to have an amazing time. Urgent, urgency or scarcity to drive action. Flash sales, end of month sales, special day specials, right? It's a lot of specials, I know, but still, and safe, low risk, making it easy to say yes. It's the last one is the most debatable one, but you want to make sure that your clients are coming in. First of all, you need to be confident in your service and everything that you're offering, right? But also, they have to understand that there is no risk to them. The only outcome that can happen from this is that you can get a new client and they can be happy from it. If they're not happy, give a guarantee. You're going to get your money back. Next service is on us. You're going to get a meal voucher. Whatever the case may be, whatever your specific industry is, you can tailor this towards your needs. Here are a couple of examples. Lose 10 pounds in 4 weeks, right? This is the outcome. This is a challenge that I was recently doing for a gym that I'm working with, right? Get 2 free personal training sessions, $150 value. Offer ends Friday. Urgent. Sign up now in just 60 seconds. Clear and simple. Clear and simple. That's the idea. And risk-free, 100% satisfaction or your money back, right? So when you construct an offer like this, you have to be either really crazy to not get it if you're already interested in semi-interested in what the industry that this specific business is offering, right? Or you just don't have the time, right? So there you go. Focus. That's going to be the word of the day. Mistake number 3, not using the pop-up widget. Pop-up widgets have became trendy, in the last 10 years or something like that. The reason why they became trendy is because they actually work, and Referrizer offers our own version of the pop-up widget as well. Now, the pop-up widget, as you can see on this GIF that I made, it really just pops up. Someone joins the website, someone, enters the website, and as soon as they're on there, it doesn't have to be as soon as they're on there. We can delay it by any number of seconds. This pops up, and it puts in their face the most valuable offer that you have, right? That's the whole idea. They don't need to read about us. They don't need to read everything that you're offering. They don't need to read, the address and all that sort of stuff, which takes time, and you invested time into it. I understand, but they're interested in the general category of businesses that you're falling into, and then if they see the offer that ticks them, they're gonna go with you, and they're not gonna go with your competitor, right? That's the whole idea of the website widget. Here are a couple of benefits. Instant attention grabber. So something that goes hand in hand with what I just said, quickly captures visitors' attention, reducing bounce rate. And it actually boosts the conversions and boosts the click rates from 30 to 60%, right? Just by having the widget on there, you can boost your clicks on your website by 30 to 60%. And it has secondary effects. It has secondary effects on your Google Analytics, on your website analytics, everything that's happening on your website. The more active the website is, the more it's going to be pushed up on Google, and people are going to be seeing it more, leading to more customers, more clicks, more customers, more clicks. And the cycle continues on. Easy to track and optimize. Everyone who is on the call, please use the widget. It's so easy to track, it's so easy to optimize, and you can do everything from the Referrizer backend. It's not something that you're entering into the code of the website, let's say, and then you have to do X, do Y, do Z, that sort of stuff. You really just want to be focusing on the raw numbers that are presented in your Referrizer dashboard, and from that point on, you can be making changes to the offer in question. And also, it just creates urgency and action needed from the client set. Easy click to action motivates visitors to immediately take the next step. And when they take the next step, you always want to be thinking about the client journey. Once they click on it, they enter in their information. Where are they being sent? Are they being sent to a dead end? Are they being sent to a landing page where you're just listing information but nowhere for them to book? Are so all of these things, this is something that you have to take into the equation once you're building a really good offer, because a really good offer can be just crushed by a bad customer journey, right? Something you don't want. Pop-up widget effectiveness. Now, we pulled up a couple of examples from the Referrizer database, all the clients that we're working with, and these are just the two that I kind of randomly selected. They're nowhere near the best ones, but the reason why I took them is you can see the rest of the channels that you can get leads from. They're really not active, right? They're really not active, but you're getting 1,000+ leads from the website widget itself, which is ridiculous. So only just by using the website widget, you can more than justify the price of any software that you're doing out there. You can get your return on investment, and imagine just if you were using all the rest of them. But the website widget itself, being one of our most powerful tools, these are the kinds of results that can produce even on its own. We have mistake number 4, not sending out campaigns. Now, this is a hot debate. This is really a hot debate. In Referrizer, we kind of have a rule of thumb where you're not supposed to be sending more than 2 campaigns per month per targeted group of people, right? And that's really key. So just put yourself in the client's shoes. Imagine you just became a part of the gym, right? And you just joined, you just became a new member. And what's happening is every single day you're getting something. We have a new challenge. We have new t-shirts. We have new protein shakes. Now you can enjoy bench press on an incline, or whatever the case may be. We painted the walls pink, right? You're gonna unsubscribe from that. You just are. Imagine your phone pinging all the time just because someone is, in your eyes, feeling bored and just sending out random emails and random texts. This is something you definitely don't want to do. I've seen this happen multiple times where, the whole database of thousands of people is being reduced to hundreds simply because, people are over sending campaigns. Let's break it down just a little bit more. Why regular but not too frequent campaigns work? So current customers, you can use them to retain them and upsell them, right? If you have the proper segmentation in Referrizer and you have proper data on what plan each client is, what service each client is coming in for. If someone is only coming in for nails, why not try and sell them on hair as well? Why not try to sell them on a massage as well? There's no need. Why are they going to your competitors, right? It's your job to market to every single client group that you have. And in Referrizer, we devise them very simply into current customers, past customers, and leads, right? From the current customers, you always want to gain more referrals, upsell them, and gain more reviews, right? That's what the current customers are there for. And you can see this, just regular touch points. Regular touch points increase customer retention by 20 to 40%. And a 5% increase in customer retention can increase profits by 25 to 95%. I actually have an example on this. It's just a little bit of a, kind of a long story. But we can cover it, towards the end of the webinar if we have some time. Definitely. With the past customers, sending re-engagement emails monthly increases the chance of winning them back by 15 to 30%. Now, what does this mean? What does this tell us? It's so much easier to bring back an old friend, right? And to continue communication with an old friend than it is to learn and everything about a new person and get them in through the door, right? Something that you always want to be thinking about, and actually you don't even have to think about it. Set up an automated campaign going out to your past clients at XYZ points. 30 days, 45 days, 60, 90, 180, doesn't matter, depending on your specific industry. When is the good time to reach out to your past clients? Set up an automated win back campaign, and you can even set up multiple ones for different services that people are coming in for. If you have a specific client who's coming in only for massages, you want to be hitting them up with a specific massage win back, right? That's the whole idea. That's what we want, and that is something that you can achieve with the Referrizer platform. And also, this is a really cool statistic here. Past customers have a 60 to 70% chance of repurchasing if effectively re-engaged, compared to 5 to 20% for new prospects. I kind of went through this just to mention the numbers. Yeah, definitely something you want to be thinking about. And also, there's send relevant messages to relevant people. Huge aspect of, in this case, just winning back. But it can apply to all three targeted groups, right? Once you understand the use case and what are you trying to achieve from each specific group, then you know what to hit them up with and how many times per month. And then obviously it depends on your demographic, on the types of people that you're working with, and all that, sure. But if you don't have an understanding of it, you really can't do anything, right? Be sure to add your personal touch to adjust things to your tone of voice. Now, every single business has a voice, and you should have one too. Every single business has its own branding. You should too. These are the types of things that people recognize. If you're a friendly business, transfer that tone over into your emails. If you're a super professional business, transfer that over as well. That's the whole idea. You want to keep them encircled in this little bubble of yours so that they know that you're the safe space to go to for the services. It's kind of like having kids. Yeah, there you go. Moving on to the next part. Mistake number 5. Oh, this is a good one. This is a really good one. No check-in process. Everything that I just talked about, you can't do anything if you don't have a check-in process. Like you literally can't do anything, especially with Referrizer. But it's not only applicable to Referrizer, it's applicable to any kind of software that you're using. Check-ins are there for a reason. It's marking in the it's a way of marking in the system that a person attended a class, a session, transformation, whatever the case may be. If you don't mark that, you'll never have data on it to actually reach out to them at the appropriate times. You'll never have the ability to actually talk to them in a way that they will understand and that sort of stuff. Now, those are kind of general, reasons why you want to be checking people in, but some kind of more Referrizer focused ones are that almost all of our triggered automated campaigns, they're they depend on the check-ins, right? They drive reviews and referrals. They get the check-in text messages. From the check-in text messages, they go into their profiles. From their profiles, they're able to see, hey, I only need 4 more points, and I can get the 4 more points if I just, share them on Facebook or whatever, right? That's the whole idea. You want to be checking your clients in, tracking loyalty and engagement. In our loyalty program, we have this whole dashboard that you can be seeing how many times a person has checked in, what rewards they've redeemed, and what did they do? What was the action they took to actually get those rewards? And just a quick reminder, you get points in our loyalty program by sharing the business's offers on social media and also posting reviews, right? So something that benefits the business, they're effectively doing the work for you, right? And you're just rewarding them. That's it. That's the whole idea. Enhancing the customer segmentation. Now, if you're not checking people in, what eventually is going to happen, again, not in Referrizer, but in every single one of, the systems that are out there, what's going to happen is that they're going to be ending up in the same group, right? And once you have them all in the same group, what's the use? You don't know who to target for upsells. You don't know who to target for referrals. You don't know who to target for winbacks. You don't know who to target for reviews. You have no idea, and you're running the business, right? You have no idea how to do what, and you're somehow running the business, which is really fun, right? But not effective. So, and you have no way of measuring your marketing effectiveness, right? So, five key things that you want to be keeping in mind once you're doing the check-in, if you're not doing the check-in process, right? We offer multiple different ways that people can be checking in. The most popular two being the check-in kiosk and the poster, right? The check-in kiosk being so easy to use, get any old tablet, a Kindle, right? A $10, $20 tablet off of Craigslist or something like that. You can buy it, just open up a web page, and that web page is going to be the check-in kiosk. Whoever comes in for their hair, nail session, training session, whatever, they just punch in their phone number and they're checked in, right? And you're setting yourself up for success in your future marketing endeavors, right? That's the whole idea. Second way of promoting the check-ins and actually the full loyalty program is going to be the posters, right? The posters are something we design in-house for you. We send it your way in an email. You print it out, you post it up. I've seen this being used so much great like effectiveness in both gyms, beauty salons, massage salons, everywhere you can think of. And we can even create those little kind of rectangle, little tents. If you have a waiting room and someone is just sitting there, hey, check in, earn points, and have an amazing time overall, right? That's going to be pretty much it when it comes to these kind of regular check-ins. But also, one of the key things that Referrizer prides itself on is going to be all the different integrations that we offer: Walla, Glowfox, Zapier, Acuity, ABC, Mariana Tech, Mindbody, and everything else. Now, it's worth your while to mention that Zapier is an online integration tool that we are on, and we can integrate with 5,000 plus different apps, right? I bet my money it's on there somewhere. You're the one that you're using right now, right? So hit our support up if you haven't already. See if we can integrate with you, and let's see if we can get that down for you. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. Everything about the five major mistakes that everyone needs to, be aware of once they're actually, taking advantage of everything that Refrizer has to do. You can please join our new Facebook group. That is something that I want you to do as a part of this webinar. And if you want someone to be doing this stuff for you, book a platinum assistance call. Everyone who's on this webinar will be receiving the invitation to the Facebook group, and they'll get the option to book the platinum assistance call. Yeah, there's definitely more. Something I just want to put out there. Marketing automation, definitely a part of Refrizer. Platinum services, digital ad services, SEO, and website design. All of these are services that you can definitely take advantage of. You can hit up our support and we can let you know everything you need to know about it. And also, if you want to leave feedback on anything that we did throughout the webinar, on our, in our every daily work, you can scan this QR code.